my batteries, all 3 of my batteries are on 15%. I'm over here like, oh, I gotta catch up with my people. First battery, 14%. I'm like, oh, let me switch. Second battery, 16%. I'm like, oh, let me switch. Third battery, 15%. I'm like, bro, why did I not charge? Oh my god. But anywho, I'm back in the house. I literally left you. I'm not gonna hold you. Today was so just very much busy. Like Fridays for me are a little bit weird because I have 2 classes back to back and they're both about basically an hour and a half, so I'm not really thinking about anything else. And then I had to go to the Bronx real quick to help my mom with a few things, and then I wanted to stop at the store because I wanted to make this treat that I found on Pinterest as my little, you know, Valentine's Day self-care in the house, me time. You know, like I'm just trying to, like, you know, give myself a little pamper me night. Okay, so I wanted to make this treat and I'm filming it for Instagram as well. So I was like, oh, I gotta go to the school. I go to school. I also wanted to get my flowers. First of all, let's talk about how the fact that for real I picked the wrong day to go try and go get my flowers. It wasn't even on purpose, to be honest. It was the flowers that I got before. I need to rinse this out. I'm gonna rinse this out first because I want to talk and maneuver while I do this, because I do have to submit my French assignment tonight. So yeah, we gotta make something shake real quick. I should have put this here. Quick question, do you guys clean your fruits with baking soda? I saw someone do it, so I've been doing it ever since, and it takes out all the dirt and grime. First of all, like, I knew like fruits be dirty just because, I mean, it's coming from the ground and then the processing plant manufactures all that good stuff. But baby, do you not wash your fruits? Because if you don't, you need to. These things be so dirty. So I started rinsing it. I'll put like a little sprinkle of baking soda in it, and I'll rinse out my fruits, you know, wash my fruits basically. I said rinse out. So yeah, I've just been doing that recently, and it's been good. It's been working for me. I don't know about you, but it's been working for me. Also too, strawberries are expensive when they're out of season. That's why I haven't been buying strawberries. But because this recipe requires strawberries, that's the only reason why I bought strawberries today. But baby, $8, $9, $10 for strawberries for what? And then a lot of times they don't even be all the way ripe. So I'm paying $8, $9 for strawberries that are bad. Make it make sense, y'all. Make it make sense. So basically what I'm making is strawberry bites. I'm currently waiting for my Amazon Fresh order because that's where I got the chocolates from. But I'm gonna make basically the jam that goes inside the chocolate. I'm gonna make that first. And what I like about this recipe is that it's all natural. Like, I'm trying to really stick to healthy snacks. Healthy but sweet snacks, because your girl still got a sweet tooth, okay? And just because I'm currently, you know, trying to lose a little weight doesn't mean I don't want nothing sweet. You feel me? Oh my god, I gotta switch the camera already. Hold on. Yo. Anyways, so the recipe calls for strawberries, raspberries, chocolate, which I'm waiting for the chocolate chips that I ordered. I'm gonna be using chia seeds as well as pure maple syrup. So yeah, if you want to see how it came out, go ahead and follow me on Instagram, Refined Joy. Yeah, price is getting crazy out here in these streets. Oh, also too, I really wanted to talk about this because I thought it was so funny. So shout out to my boy Ski. Wait, hold on, I really want to make sure I say shout out to, because it was so funny because he commented after a video and he was like, am I the only dude that be up in here watching your watching your videos? And I just have to be like, no, bro, like other people watch, they just don't really comment. Because, you know, there's three type of what, well, there's one more, but we ain't gonna talk about that person. But there's 4 types of YouTube watchers. There are the ones that watch, don't say nothing. There are the ones that subscribe, watch. There are the ones that aren't subscribed but watch every single video. They're the ones that subscribe, watch everything, comment, like, share, all that good stuff. Then you got the ones that literally don't like you but watch you. That's the 4th person or whatever, like that. So it's just like, it's not a big deal to me because I've always known that, but it's just funnier when I'm trying to see if I can find a comment. I think it was on this one. No, it was on the other one. I think it's on this one. Yes. Okay. Shout out to I think I'm saying this right. Geaux Toxic. Because he was like, just asking, am I the only guy that watches you? Every time you be like, hey girl, I just look around and laugh. Guys, let me know if you're on here. Put some people in the put something in the comment. Because you know what? I get it. Like, from a guy's perspective, I get it. I am a female. So when I interact with you guys, I'm mostly talking to my girls because in my mind, this is for the girls. This is for the females who are inspired to just better their lives, who are like, it's just for the girls. This is for the girls. But I do get some guys because of the content that I make. I make a lot of productive content. I made a lot of school content. I made a lot of content that really just isn't like, it's not gender based, but because I am a female, I expected my audience to mostly be females, and that's what my analytics say anyways. My analytics literally shows me that 85% of y'all are females and the rest is males, and I don't have no problem with that. Like, I'm here for y'all, okay? My boys, I need brothers. I don't got no brothers, okay? I need brothers, all right? I actually, you know, like, as long as you cool, don't be a creep, bro. Don't be a creep. Don't be a creep. That's all I ask. Because sometimes people be trying to push up on people and you don't realize that you're supposed to be her brother, not her boyfriend. Let that sink in. You're supposed to help her. You're supposed to encourage her, not try to, you know, be sleeping with her. Like, everybody ain't meant to be that person, okay? But anywho's, so I am about to start making this stuff because, you know, we are on a time crunch. I need to submit my French assignment before midnight. So your girl can't be lollygagging over here. But I'm making this because it's better for me to make it because the freezing part, it needs to be at least in the freezer for, I believe, an hour to get hard. So it makes sense for me to make it now and then go do what I gotta do, you know? So yeah. I'm so excited. I feel like I haven't talked to you in like so long. I'm not even gonna hold you. Oh, I didn't even realize. So the reason why I brought that up is because he wanted to find a name, like, besides me saying like, hey girls, like maybe I could say hey fam or hey something. And I'm just like, I don't know. I've literally went down the road of trying to figure out what I want to, like, how I want to address you guys. And I'm just like, I like hey girl because it's like, it naturally comes off like, you know, we cool peoples, we friends, we you know, we riding for each other, you get what I'm saying? But in the notion of me thinking about, you know, there's guys here, I'm just like, I don't want to say hey fam because everybody say hey fam. I don't want to be like hey bestie because there's so many people who say bestie. I don't want to be like hey cousin because you're not my cousin. I'm not, but I don't do the play cousin, play brother, play. Even though I just said be my brother, but you kind of get what I meant. But like that whole cousin thing, like hey cousins, like so many people do that. I'm not trying to do that. I'm really not. So if you could think of a name, let me know. I'm all for a name, you know. The fact that this is going in and out of darkness, I need to figure out the lighting on this camera. It's flipping me off. I didn't even get to say happy Valentine's Day to my stories. I'm gonna be honest, juggling school, work, content creation, family, apartment, some things are about to fall on the wayside. I'm not even gonna hold you. I cannot do everything. I'm not Superwoman, and there's just other things that take precedence right now. So yeah, I ain't say nothing. I really wanted to, but I'm gonna post a video. So to me, if I'm posting a video, does it really matter that I didn't say happy Valentine's? I don't know. I don't know. But anywho's, I started talking about myself, oh, my flowers. Y'all, do y'all know how, first of all, I wasn't even supposed to get flowers today. I normally get my flowers on like every other week. Like if you know, you know, I've been getting flowers every week. That's my thing. I get flowers for myself every week. And the reason why I normally, like, it's either every week or every other week depending on how long the flowers last. This time my flowers lasted a long time, so there was no reason for me to, like, you know, buy new flowers. So I was just like, oh, let me just keep them until they die, and then, you know, I'll get them. But knows to me, I did not realize that it would be Valentine's Day when I went to go get my flowers. I threw them out literally, I think on Monday or Wednesday. I can't remember. But I basically threw them out this week. And I was supposed to replace them last week. But because, again, they lasted longer than they should, your girl just felt like, hey, let's keep them. So then I had to go to freaking Trader Joe's today. I was like, oh, let me go to Trader Joe's today. Forgetting again, it's Valentine's Day and it's more likely there's not going to be flowers that I want there. And I was just like, oh, I'm going to go and I'll be fine. Girl, when I say I went there and the flowers was gone, all of the buckets was literally flipped over. I didn't even bother go to another Trader Joe's, because most of the time I get my flowers from Trader Joe's. It's rare that I go anyplace else. I went to Whole Foods one time, but they don't got the flowers that I like. Okay, girl, they ain't got the flowers that I like. So I was just like, okay, you know what? I don't even know how many I'm making. I just realized that. I don't know how many I'm making. I'm going to make 6. I'm going to make 6 for now, because I also don't know if I'm going to like this. I'm just like testing it out. So we'll see. But yeah, I normally go to Trader Joe's. I do want to go to the, what is it called? Let me not use all my space. That's another thing. I'm trying to learn not to use all my space. Yeah, I wanted to go to the Flower District, but I didn't get to. So it's not all the time that we gotta mash this. Mash, mash, mash till it looks like jelly. Then we put strawberries in there. Mash the strawberries. Oh, this is finna be a hard mash. You know what? This is why we should have used the blender. I'm not even gonna hold you. It probably was better to use a blender, but we're just gonna go ahead and do that. Bro, I'm about to take out the blender. This is... Nah, we about to use the blender. About to use the blender. Let's look this. We're using the blender. Freak this. Opted for the blender. Let me make sure it looks decent after done. Sacrificed. You see how indecisive I could be, bro? So indecisive. Because I realized it might be too... It might not be the way it should be as far as like the jelly aspect. Because it's supposed to look jelly. Anyways. Anywho's, this looks horrible right now. What was I talking about? Oh yeah, so I went to go get flowers and they were all gone. They were all gone. I was so sad, and I was just like, see, Joy, this is what happens when you waited. But it wasn't my fault. It's not like I purposely waited for the flowers to, like, you know, basically not work. Strawberry God. But yeah, I didn't get my flowers today, so I might have to wait till Sunday to get my flowers, which is fine, I guess. Oh yeah, this works. This works. This works. The way it looks, it works. You want to see what it looks like? Hold on, let me show you. Okay, so this is how it looks jelly wise. It's the strawberries, raspberries. That's the cut up strawberries, and that's the regular strawberries. It's supposed to look like jelly after it's basically supposed to be like a jam. Come on, light up, light up, light up. Oh my god, this lighting is killing me. But yeah, it's basically supposed to look like a jam, and then I would basically freeze it. Yeah, it actually makes sense for me to like do it. Jeez. So I couldn't get my flowers today, but it's okay. That's another reason why I'm making this sweet treat for myself, because, you know, do a little some love, tender love and care for me. I am my own Valentine's, and there is nothing wrong with that. I feel like we need to get to a point in our lives where we don't feel ashamed for spending time with ourselves, treating ourselves, loving on ourselves. Like, because I did want to go to the movies, but because you know, I have to submit my French homework, I was just like, yeah, let's just do something inside the house. So I'm gonna make my little treat, make my food, and then you know, relax after I finish my French homework. Like, I feel like it's so important for you to just, like, you know, spend time with yourself, you know. Ultimately, let me pause this because now I feel like that's enough footage, even though, but yeah, I am going to continue making this. I'll check back in. I'll catch up once I'm done with this. Hola, como estás? I have finished showering, changing, all that good stuff. My skin is glistening, baby. One thing I'm gonna tell y'all to do that y'all need to start doing consistently is your morning and nighttime skincare routine, and drink water, baby. Your skin changes so much when you just do it consistently. And honestly, at this point, consistency is the name of the game in anything and everything you're trying to do in your life. I'm currently finishing up cooking my salmon. I made my rice and my veggies already. The dessert is in the freezer. I'm gonna start editing the video that I want to post up tonight before the end of Valentine's Day. I got the idea from another creator, basically POV, you date yourself. I'm super excited to edit it. I know it's gonna take a minute, so I want to start editing it now. Funny enough, your girl just logged into her French homework, and I found out that it's not due till February 24th, basically next week. I don't know why. I swear she said it was due this week. I swear it was due this week, but it definitely says the 24th. So I'm like, okay, bet. I am going to do half of it tonight and then finish the rest next week. I do want to do my earth science homework as well as my psychology of trauma and resilience homework, because that one is due Sunday, and I believe the earth science one is due in a week. But I'm really trying to be good with getting my assignments done early, if not on time, if not early, on time, and if I can't early. Basically, I done said that 3 times, but that's literally my goal. Right now I want to edit this video so I can post it before it is 12 o'clock. I do have to record like my plates, so me plating my salmon and then me plating the dessert. And I do want to actually go on Instagram and like taste test, like do my first impressions basically of the snack. But I do want to record it, like regular record, and then post it afterwards, because I feel like I can use that as a TikTok. I swear, at this point, literally, as far as when it comes to content, I'm just posting, bro. Like, I'm not trying to think, because I swear, I feel like the moment I start thinking, that's when I stop posting. And I've seen it happen time and time again. And it was so funny, I was watching a creator earlier before I started talking to you. Like, he was just like, sometimes you really just have to just record the content. Like, whatever you're already doing, just record. Like, if you're cleaning your apartment, record. If you're making something to eat, record. If you're getting ready for your day, record. If you're going to the gym, record. And honestly, that's the truth. Like, sometimes you're really not going to be in the mood to create content, but to make it easier on yourself, you should just record. And granted, if you don't want to share everything, you don't have to. So share what you can. Like if you want to be like in the fitness field, record every single one of your workouts, record what you eat in a day, record you getting ready to go to the gym. Like just make it be about fitness. My content is lifestyle on Instagram right now where I'm posting, and then my YouTube is lifestyle and you know, all that jazz. So like it makes it a lot easier, but again, there's stuff that I don't post for a reason. So you just gotta pick and choose. But to just get in the groove of recording, you just record everything because you're gonna be doing it anyways. So it makes sense. And once you start recording, you just get into the habit of consistently recording and you just get momentum. I'm gonna be honest, the first couple of weeks I had momentum to record. I was just like, record everything, like, you know, like don't worry about how it looks. Because sometimes it's so funny, I actually saw a TikTok that said that sometimes you can't worry about it looking pretty. It's not gonna look pretty when you get started, and that's okay. You get what I'm saying? Like sometimes you really just need to go and call it a day. It's really important for me to do what feels good, what feels best, and what actually like has more value. More so, I'm not trying to do it for the plot, I'm trying to do it for purpose. Ooh! That was good. I need to write that. Let me write that down. I'm not trying to do it for the plot. I'm trying to do it for purpose. What? Because sometimes the plot ain't worth the hassle, bro. Like you doing something and you wasting your time versus you doing something in your purpose. It inspires, encourages, and guides not only you but the people watching, you know? So this weekend I will be doing my hair over, like refreshing my hair, and then I will also be studying. Like those are the two things. And editing. I want to finish editing the video that goes up to tomorrow, and then I want to edit the encouragement video that goes up tomorrow. I actually want to edit two, so that way Saturday and Sundays are ready to post. And then tomorrow I want to also record. I'm probably going to record one more before I start my hair. I'm also going to the gym in the morning. I'm so excited. I'm getting back into my routine, but I feel like this is a new routine. I'm making a new routine basically. So I'm not getting back to the old routine. I made a new one. So I'm excited to get started. And also to Hit House, the place that I go to do my kickboxing Muay Thai. Oh my God, they have a sale going on right now. 2 classes for $40. Bet, bro. Bet. And you know what's so funny? I feel like I always catch their sales. And it's always in the nick of time because my, the classes that I have always expire right when or right before they have a sale going on, and I missed maybe like 1 or 2 weeks. Like this week, I feel like the first 3 weeks of January I didn't go because 2 weeks. I think it was 2 weeks, 2 or 3 weeks into February I didn't go because I didn't have any credits. So I'm really excited about this. I want to get 2. I bought 2 today, and I want to get 2 more tomorrow, and then I want to get 2 more the next day, so that way I have 6 classes. So that will keep me for the next 6 weeks basically, because I go once a week. Honestly, if I could, I would get 8, but you know, we still gotta be wise with our money. But 2 for $40 is great. And I found out that the owner actually is training during a time that I can actually go, because I normally go on Fridays, but since my schedule changed, I've been trying to figure out a day to go. And I normally work out with one of the women. Her name is Stephanie, and I really wanted to stick with her, but I'm like, I don't know if I can. So I was just looking through each day, seeing what times were available, and I found the time, and I'm so happy. And it's not Friday, which sucks, but at the end of the day, I just want to be able to go and not feel flustered leaving. Like I thought about Wednesday, but Wednesday literally I would be rushing to my next class. I would literally have class, rush to the gym, rush to the class, the workout class, then rush back to my afternoon class. I don't like rushing. That my motto this year is no rush, even if I'm late. I think I said that earlier in the vlog. I'm not rushing. I'm not rushing, because when you rush, you get flustered, you forget things. It's more likely for stuff to happen. I'm not rushing. I'm not rushing. I'm not rushing. So yes, I'm excited about that. Oh, let me check this food, because I also don't want it to burn. I put a little bit of the Thai style red curry sauce. I love this sauce so much. and I feel like it's done. It looks so yummy. Girl, when I say I demolished this food, baby, like, it's legit. Like, I didn't even take a picture for Instagram. Like, I literally posted just the aftermath of what it looks like. But I also did want to show you like how it came out. I have to definitely try and do it again. The thing about this is I feel like I left it in the freezer for too long because it's hard. Like it's supposed to be jam. Like it's supposed to be like hard but not too hard, if that makes sense. And then another problem was the fact that when I dipped this first one in, it did go into like, you know, make it look like a cluster, but the problem was that it started to make the actual chocolate hard. So I gotta figure out how to make it where I can get the whole thing to be covered without the chocolate itself getting hard. We're just gonna have to play around with the I guess the timing of everything. I might watch a few like heating chocolate videos and see how they do it. Of course they have machines that can do it, but I just want to know how to do it at home. But it's so good. Like, it's really, really good. Because that whole piece is chocolate. You see how that whole piece, is chocolate? It's dripping. I wanted it to be a thinner layer of chocolate. That way you can enjoy the strawberry raspberry jam in the middle. So we're gonna try again. This is all trial and error when it comes to cooking, baking, all of that. So especially when you're doing things off of a video and the video doesn't really like give you instructions or like tell you how much like cups and ounces and teaspoons you're supposed to use. You're just winging it. But I'm happy I did try it. It's definitely great. All right, anyways, I am gonna go. I will see you tomorrow.